Hello everybody, my name is a friend. So first of all, some news which are kind of old now at this point, but is going to happen in 3 days from this video's upload. Microtransactions experiment number 1, disabling treasure hunter. That's right, they're going to disable it for 1 week and they're going to see the results, I guess, how people react to this and maybe like the revenue that they get. I kind of doubt they're going to make this permanent because, I don't know, this is a huge chunk of revenue. I'm happy that they're doing something, or maybe it's just a PR move. Also, good news, I'm also now live on Twitch, so I'm doing the multi-streaming. If you want no ads, you can come on Kick, and if you like the good old Twitch experience, you can come on Twitch. Hey, look at that YouTuber friend released a video about his new account. It's literally just MTX. First front page, first post. Whoop whoop, let's go. Hello everybody, my name is a friend, and first of all we're gonna start off the video with prayer training because I had so much money in the money pouch, 20 mil plus, and apparently infernal ashes are similar to dragon bones. They give like 60 experience versus like 72, and I was like, oh well, I'm just gonna burish some infernal ashes and that's it, because you know I don't have like a gilded altar. But then I realized I'm a main account, plus you can just go to the wilderness and there is this chaos altar where you can just use bones or ashes on the altar, and I thought maybe there's some kind of like wilderness requirement, like elite or hard or medium diet or something, but no, there was like 0 requirement. And in fact you could even use a bank that was behind the altar. Well, you still had to go like around it, and that was insane because it only cost me $500,000, just a little bit, like 560k or something, to buy 1,000 infernal ashes, and they were giving like 230 experience or something. It's almost like 2.2 GP per experience on prayer. That's right, my whole cash stack could get me all the way to 10 million prayer experience if I continue doing this. So what I did is I got all the way to 43 prayer, which is melee protection, you know, just in case I need something for questing. It's super nice to have, and it took like absolutely no time because levels were just coming in like crazy, and finally I got to that 43 prayer. Since I also had nothing on my ring slot, I bought this Ring of Fortune. It's made with onyx, so it costs like 1.1 million or something, but it's super nice to teleport directly to the Grand Exchange. There's actually more teleports, but I can't use like Kingdom of Miscellanea teleport. It teleports to the coffers immediately, but I don't have the quest completed. But yeah, super nice, not just to teleport to Varrock, or especially Varrock Lodestone, and just run all the way to Grand Exchange. Plus it gives some offense stats, so for magic, melee, and it's like a hybrid ring. So I thought it was time to train my combat stats a little bit up, so I completed the waterfall quest, so that's why you can see my attack and strength at level 30, and I wanted to do it through Slayer. I thought I was ready, but it's absolutely not recommended because the only task that you get is like bats and zombies and like ghosts and wolves, bears. It's like stupidest tasks ever. Like they give like literally like 10 Slayer experience per kill. I completed like 11 tasks and I barely leveled up my Slayer level. It got all the way to like 25 or something. Super not worth it. I would just recommend getting my stats up, which I will get later to that because I found a very nice spot, I think, and I couldn't use any other Slayer masters because it was either the high Slayer requirement, so like 50 plus, or high combat requirement, which I was at the time like 30 or 40 or something, which only allowed me to do like 2 Slayer masters. But it was still nice to check out that early Slayer to find out it's not worth it. Get your combat up. No, please. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Run. No, 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 no. 3 HP. Oh. Okay, I thought it was gonna kill me. Now just hide behind this because maybe they're still aggroed. Whew. Then we had the Wilderness Flash event, which is nice because it's not a combat event, so you can just chop trees, get your farming up, wood cutting, and fire making at the same time, and then you get the sack of very wild rewards. And I managed to pull out cooking brawling gloves on my very first big sack. Yes, I opened the small sacks before. This was a big one. I still have not used them, but it's nice to know that I have brawling gloves now. It is cooking, yes I know, but brawling's kinda rare, but not real, but kinda rare to get. Listen, I love Dungeoneering. I know there's a big debate whether it should be a skill or a minigame, but I love it. I did it at level 1 Dungeoneering. I did not do the hole that was in the beach, so that everyone's like, oh, do the hole, because like super easy experience, way quicker than what you're doing right now. But I enjoyed it. Yes, I may have died like 4 times to a certain boss, but I enjoy dyeing it, and this is one of my favorite skills. This is when Fresh Start Worlds came out. The first thing that I did was Dungeoneering, because you can train multiple skills at the same time, because there's like these rocks that you can mine, there's fish that you can fish, you know, wood cutting. And I have to investigate this a little bit more because my fishing level is low, so maybe in Dungeoneering is going to be actually more viable to do it. And I will definitely come back to do more Dungeoneering, but it's mainly for experience, not tokens. For tokens, I have another idea, but that's going to be probably like, well, in the next 2 videos or something, because I need some stats. We're going to do some elite dungeon token grinding. Questing in RuneScape 3 is also interesting because you don't actually get the quest reward. So let's say I completed a knight's sword in here and it says like, oh, there's a smithing experience, but you don't get it. You get a lamp and then you can choose if you want to redeem it. But wait, I'm very sure the waterfall quest was like instant experience. I don't remember claiming any lamp, so I guess it's not for all of the quests. I'm currently doing priest and peril quests, and I know that in old school they changed the dialogue because this guy is supposed to say, are you mentally deficient when you kill the dogs? I just want to see if RuneScape 3 is still based or not. You did what? Are you mentally deficient? Yes. They still have the dialogue option. They don't have that in old school. If you do this quest, they no longer have this. A nice thing about RuneScape 3 when you're doing priest and peril quests, you can withdraw the essence from the Wicked Hood, so you don't have to bring 50 essence. It's just like a small thing, but it's like, goddamn, is it nice? Like, and you can just withdraw it again, and we should be finished. You actually don't need to complete this quest to access Mauritania, because there is this ghoul that you kill, and you can just access it. It has like 2000 HP. But I do need the quest as a requirement for the fairy tale. Now I have to get to 37 woodcutting for a lost city quest. This magic wood box is so nice because you can just fill the logs, and yeah, it's 104 right now. I don't know what's the limit because it like scales with your woodcutting level. But I mean, what I'm doing the lost city quest, and I was trying to kill these zombies, but the tool belt exists. There's no way you need a bronze axe. I am using a quick guide, but I kind of like know how to do the quest, so it's like I don't really need like any assistance. But how do you, oh no, how do you, yeah, there's no way I can kill it. And with, wait, how are you supposed to do this actually? Alright, we're doing the amount, that's the maximum that I can equip. Like I can actually craft higher level, it's just that this is tier 10, so this is, yeah, like my magic level is just not high enough to use anything else. Oh, this is good. It's nice and FK of 4 damage, that's pretty nice. Okay, 23, there we go, 25. Yeah, a few minutes later, it is finished. Enter the shed with the staff, and the quest should be completed. I'm stacking up the keys, by the way, so we're going to be doing a big opening. It's 14 keys at the moment. Nature Spirit done. So there's one more quest to go. Is this crafting experience, constitution experience. Also, look at this. Superstar potions, right? They're only 2.6 thousand each in the Grand Exchange. Prayer potions are actually more expensive. They're like 3.8 thousand or something. That's because apparently they're being used in like super prayer potions, and then like you upgrade more and more and more, like overloads or like blessed prayer flask or something. So you can just spend like 2.6 million and have like 1,000 superstars. That's why I love a main account, because you don't have to gather the supplies. This is all for farming, by the way, because I did not want to do it through coconuts in the beach. It doesn't actually say, but it's a requirement to start player-owned farms. You can now breed and raise rabbits. Yeah, it's the first thing that you can do. And also beehives, which are massive experience in the early game. I wonder if I can just add in the woad leaf in the beehive like that. Okay, you have to check and then add, but it like keeps adding, so you have to wait until it's like 25 added or something like that. And then you return in like, I don't even know, like 1, 2, 3 days or something, and then you can harvest the full amount, but you can do it like earlier if you want. Okay, well, while we wait, we can spin some keys. 18 keys in total. Let's go. Giant lamp or prismatic. I'm actually going to go for giant fallen star because they give more experience than the lamp, so I can just put this on agility and stuff. Unstable protein, 75, that's for smithing. Large prismatic. Kind of want a lamp for some reason right now, but I'm gonna just get these. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dungeoneering tokens, but I'm such a low level that Nightmare Wildcard, don't know what that is. I'm gonna just click on the experience and unstable protein shakes. There's no items that you win, it seems. You just basically stars and unstable protein high, that's for crafting, unless I choose to convert them like I'm gonna do with these protein cogs. I don't know what artisanal gears are. Let's go with medium prismatic. Yeah, just this is just such regular rewards. Unstable protein trap. Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess, which one I pick, so I'll just do the bar. Oh, we got 3 keys left. Yeah, it just basically stars, which is nice. It just, there's no items. Yep. and that was the last one. Apparently there's a bonus to Whattt, so after 50 keys, so I guess this is how they get you to buy the keys. Use all on agility, because it's just nice to have. What the hell is a 90,000 experience? Oh my god. So I'm actually going to grab all the protein items. I'm going to convert them into divine memories, just all of them, because divination is needed actually for a main account to make those porters that automatically bank the fish that you catch. Okay, let's see, 44 right now, and after I finish, it's going to be... Okay, just finished using all of them. Got 10 levels, all the way to 54 divination. I got 1 agility level 2 by just, yeah, AFK. Yes, finally, boom, boom, boom. Now I have full AD. Now the food will be way less used. It's +2 as well. No, I missed the level 60 magic. Look at these stats. We just teleported in the future, haven't we? Well, I AFK'd in this place for a good 10 hours, I would say. 60 attacks, so I can equip now dragon weaponry, which I still did not buy yet. So, well, yes, weapon upgrading is nice. Also, unlocking abilities is nice. So this cleave ability required 48 strength, so that's why I had to get all the way to 50. It's a multi-target ability, so when you're doing Slayer, you can hit all the enemies like in front or like even diagonally, I don't know, but not behind you. However, this Hurricane ability, which requires 55 attack, can hit all the targets near you, maybe even 2 tiles, but that's probably with like a halberd. Yeah, on Wiki it says I need a quest requirement for this, so that's probably like 3 quests, like Plague City, Underground Pass, and Regicide finally. So for now I cannot use it, but that's fine. So my magic level was 20, my strength level was like 35 or something, and my attack was like 50 from questing. The way I got it leveled up, this is probably inefficient way to do this, but this is actually recommended, not this specific method, but it's recommended to get your combat level up for Slayer specifically. I'm still level 71 combat, so I'm still 4 combats away from getting a Slayer task from the fairy place, the Chaludar, whatever her name is. So it's nice to actually no longer get bats and, you know, ghosts and all that. In the Hill Giant place, there is this resource dungeon that you can access with level 20 Dungeoneering, so it has like more Hill Giants to kill. However, I thought they're gonna be like a little bit more crowded, but they're not. You can't really do this at like 20 level magic though, so I had to initially go and kill hobgoblins. Those were fine, like as long as you have like decent amount of defense levels, they don't really hit you that much, and you can hit them with very high accuracy because they're weak to earth spells, I think. So if you're using magics, like no problem. Even melee, if you have like decent stats, no problem. That's how I got to all the way to like 30 or 40 magic, I believe. And then I went to AFK at Hill Giants. Of course, I've been using aggression potions. But yeah, this is what I spent, just fully AFKing. Just editing video, playing other games, just chilling, and nice to relax a little bit after all the questing and all the other things that I've done. You can also look into Scrimshaw of Vampirism, which you can buy from Grand Exchange. It like heals you with every hit, but it only works with melee. I initially wanted to use it, but I realized I don't really need it. I don't really get hit that much by Hill Giants. Okay, so I need those 4 combat levels, and I was about to use my Infernal Ashes, but I realized it's kind of slow, and now I realize why Dragon Bones, while they give very similar experience to Ashes, they're actually 3 times more expensive, is because this Powder of Burials exists, and I'm about to spend my whole cash stack. Yeah, I got only 1.8 mil left. Damn, that is expensive, but I'll buy one of them. Basically, consume it, and for the next half an hour, you can just bury any bones. So it doesn't work for ashes. It has to be specifically bones. Alright, buy 1k dragon bones. Hopefully, well, let's just do 5%. Yep, save the preset, drag the dragon bone, and just hold the button as far as, yep, you can just hold the button. You don't have to click anything. 252, I believe it's the same experience as the Gilded Altar, but Ectofunctus does give a little bit more. But apparently this way you can bury over 4,000 bones an hour, while by using Ectofunctus, can I just load preset and keep holding? Yes, I remember still I was doing this on my Ironman account. 72 combat, but that means I need 8 prayer levels for the next combat level, so I kind of doubt, maybe I'll get one more, but yeah, the next 2 will have to be from defense. Wait, that's it. That's my last dragon bones. So the whole 1,000 was used in 13 minutes, and my prayer level is 61. Kind of want to get that final one, so no, don't do it. Literally your last cash, what are you gonna do? Like, how many aggression potions do you have? I mean, 14, that's fine, but yeah, just keep the rest of the money. There's probably a lot of stuff. By my god, this bank, bro. Well, you know me. Let's see this. Seeing bank. Damn. Yes, like top comment. Anytime I see a friend's bank, I wins. What? Guys, Search option exists. You don't need to remember anything. You have completed Violet is Blue. There's a couple lamps that you get from this quest because I totally forgot. You can also get comet levels by training summoning. So I think these actually don't require any level at all. So I can get 1,000 experience to 9 summoning. That's 74 combat. We're gonna do another 1,000. And that's already 75. So, but I'm gonna do another 1,000. There's a second part of this quest that I can do, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Okay guys, see you around. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.